Read this one.
Okay, so ordinary mountain sickness, a common condition among mountain climbers, and one form which most people can recover is caused by the characteristic shortage of oxygen in the atmosphere at high altitude. Cerebral edema, a rare disruption of blood circulation in the brain that quickly becomes life-threatening if not correctly treated from its onset, can also be caused by a shortage of oxygen. Since the symptoms of cerebral edema resemble those of ordinary mountain sickness, cerebral edema is especially dangerous at high altitudes.
All right, so what is our conclusion here?
The second part of the last sentence. Cerebral
Yes,
edema.
so CE is especially dangerous. And why do we think that it's dangerous at high altitudes?
Because it is a rare disruption of blood flow, like a blood circulation in the brain that quickly develops. It becomes life-threatening if not.
But why is it especially dangerous? Like, you're telling me why it's dangerous, but why is it especially dangerous at high altitudes?
So when I first read this, I focused on like it's how it says ordinary mountain sickness can be what is it, like it says that most people can recover from it. But then it like
okay, so let's take a step back for a second. Why do you think that cerebral CE is especially dangerous? Like, what are they getting? Like, what is the unsaid thing here that's like what is our issue?
Because I think you're getting at because they're what is it? Since it resembles, like I guess because they're both kind of the
why
same.
does that matter? Like, why would we include that it resembles ordinary motion sickness?
My first thought was because then you can't really tell the difference.
Like, yes,
okay.
Exactly. Like, this is what's so dangerous, right? Is that if they look the same but this CE requires quickly life, or if not treated from its onset, that this could happen, it's dangerous because it probably goes untreated all the time.
I see.
Well, that's my nest, but that's the gap, because it doesn't tell us that though, right? But I can feel that that's what it's getting at. So I'm thinking, so it's needed to be true that people are more likely to think that it's like mountain sickness than CE or something, in order for it to be especially dangerous at high altitudes. Because or else why would it be more dangerous at high altitudes than other places or something?
So like, so your assumption is like they can't really tell the difference or something?
Yeah, or people are more likely to assume that it's just mountain sickness.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of like another, I feel like there's things in life that this is a great, like this is probably true, but I think there's other things too, like in life that like we think it's something minor and it's bigger.
Yeah.
All right, so let's
you're like not acting quickly enough, stuff like that.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly. All right, so let's go ahead and start with A.
So the treatment of ordinary mountain sickness differs from the treatment of cerebral edema. Just leaning on the fact that like it could make it especially dangerous, like it could make it a little bit more dangerous. I'm not sure.
All right, let's leave this one for a minute.
Yeah.
I'm going to B.
So cerebral edema can cause those who suffer from it to slip into a coma within a few hours. I guess it's not required.
No, it's not. Like, does it have to go? Do we have to go into a coma within a few hours in order for something to be dangerous?
No.
No.
Unlike cerebral edema, ordinary mountain sickness involves no disruption of circulation to the brain. That we don't need to worry about ordinary mountain sickness.
Exactly. And it's like, and we're like, okay, and no disruption, that's way too strong.
Yeah.
All right, what about D?
Shortage of oxygen at extremely high altitude is likely to affect thinking process and cause errors of judgment. It's not it's like because it's likely to affect thinking processes and cause errors of judgment. I don't know if that makes it especially dangerous.
Well, and we don't know that. We don't care what I'm trying to think of, make sure it doesn't say anything about this, but I'm pretty sure like we don't care what the sort of like the issue of shortage of oxygen is. We just know that it's a problem. It doesn't have to be these.
Okay.
I think it just I think it just tells us that shortage of oxygen. Like I don't think it really tells us what the shortage of oxygen causes. So it doesn't matter what the like issues are, right?
Oh, I see.
Like it could be
what
like
happens
shortage
with
of oxygen
I see.
causes heart attacks. Like
see.
it doesn't
Yeah.
matter what makes it dangerous.
I got you. Most people who suffer from ordinary mountain sickness recover without any special treatment. So I believe that this is the answer that I picked.
Okay, I'm not surprised. This is the trap answer for sure.
Yes, and I guess it's not needed for like a cerebral edema to be especially dangerous.
What is special treatment?
Well, for me, it's like treatment that's offered in a hospital.
Okay, well, for me, it's anything I would do that's not normal. No, I don't know.
Okay.
Like, that great point. But the point there is like maybe like if I like I'm thinking maybe not mountain sickness, but I'm thinking car sickness. Like I get car sick, even though I'm a grown adult, like I still get it so bad.
Yeah.
Like I like maybe special treatment is literally just me taking Tums. Maybe most people who suffer from recover without any, like that doesn't have to be true because maybe the special treatment is just them taking ibuprofen or some type of painkiller. Like we don't need most of them to not have special treatment in order for CE to be more dangerous than that. Maybe CE needs even more special treatment.
Oh, I see where you're going. Challenging that. Okay. Because
So
A is like for me, is like so unexpected.
Yeah, I agree with that. But like when you think about it, you're like, does it have to be true? Because what happens if the treatment for ordinary sickness is the same as treatment?
Yeah, then that wouldn't make it especially dangerous because you can treat it with the same things. And
Yeah, so it doesn't matter which one you have because you're going to have this life-threatening if not correctly treated from its onset.
Yeah, for me, when I read A, I was first time reading it, I was like kind of taken back because I guess like you said, I wasn't focused on that conclusion because like it's what makes it especially dangerous. Well, I mean, if like you said, treatments are different, well, then that's what it is. Thinking that it's the same thing, not giving the right treatment. Okay.
It's kind of like whether you have, I don't know what you would take the same thing, like, and in fact, like I don't know what two diseases you have that even take the same medicine. But there's two things. Yeah. Like it doesn't matter if you have strep throat or if you have a sinus infection, take this antibiotic and you'll be fine. I'm sure that's not true, but
yeah. But